When you hear the word creativity, you might immediately think of painters, musicians, or writers, splashing colors on canvases or composing symphonies in candlelit rooms. But creativity is not confined to the arts. It lives in boardrooms, classrooms, kitchens, labs, construction sites, and in every quiet moment when someone chooses to think differently. At its core, creativity is not a skill limited to a chosen few. It's a way of processing the world. It's a mindset that solves problems, finds beauty in chaos, and builds new possibilities out of thin air. The truth is, there is no one-size-fits-all creative brain. People create in different ways because they think in different ways. Understanding the diverse types of creative thinkers can unlock not only your own potential, but also help you better collaborate with those around you. Creativity isn't just about what you make. It's about how you think. And there are at least 7 powerful types of creative thinkers changing the world in 7 different ways. The first is the visionary thinker. The dreamers, the innovators, the ones who see what doesn't exist yet. These people often live 10 steps ahead of the rest. They imagine the future in vivid detail and have a unique ability to predict trends before they happen. Think of someone like Elon Musk, who doesn't just see a car, he sees a movement. Visionary thinkers challenge what's possible. Their minds are like movie projectors playing endless previews of the future. They're big-picture thinkers, often more interested in the what could be than the what is. And visionaries tend to generate groundbreaking ideas, but sometimes struggle with the practical steps needed to implement them. Their strength lies in bold imagination, and their creativity thrives in open spaces where they're allowed to break boundaries. While some people stay tethered to reality, visionary thinkers pull the rest of us forward by daring to ask, what if? Next, we have the analytical thinker, those who craft brilliance through logic, patterns, and systems. While they may not always be seen as creative in the traditional sense, their creativity lies in their ability to deconstruct complex problems and rebuild them into elegant solutions. Analytical thinkers approach challenges methodically. They find creativity in structure, in the thrill of solving puzzles that others shy away from. These thinkers excel in coding, engineering, architecture, and data science. They analyze everything from human behavior to algorithms, often seeing links that others miss. What sets them apart is their precision. They don't just think creatively, they think with clarity. They are the strategists behind innovation, ensuring that grand ideas are not only visionary, but executable. While the world often celebrates spontaneity and creativity, analytical thinkers remind us that sometimes the most brilliant ideas are born through discipline and design. Then there's the abstract thinker, the metaphor makers, the philosophers, the ones who can connect concepts that seem worlds apart. Abstract thinkers live in the realm of the symbolic and the unseen. They see layers beneath the surface, patterns within chaos, and meanings behind the mundane. These thinkers can take an ordinary idea and reveal its extraordinary depth. They're often drawn to poetry, conceptual art, theoretical sciences, and spiritual exploration. They're not limited by concrete definitions. Instead, they dwell in interpretation, reflection, and ambiguity. While this makes them profoundly imaginative, it also means they're sometimes misunderstood. But what makes abstract thinkers indispensable is their ability to provide fresh lenses through which the world can be seen. They make us question reality, expand our consciousness, and stretch our understanding beyond what meets the eye. The fourth type is the practical thinker, creative minds that shine through real-world application. These individuals may not sketch in sketchbooks or compose in journals, but their creativity shows up in how they solve daily problems, build tools, and make things work. Think of the mechanic who invents a new tool to solve a recurring problem, or the parent who turns a cardboard box into a spaceship for their child. Practical thinkers are often hands-on learners and makers. They bring abstract concepts to life through function. Their creative spark is ignited by necessity, and they often thrive under pressure. While others brainstorm endlessly, practical thinkers are the ones getting their hands dirty, figuring things out on the fly. They excel in DIY projects, construction, culinary arts, and entrepreneurial ventures. Their superpower is turning imagination into tangible, useful reality. Up next is the emotional thinker, the empathic creators whose ideas are rooted in feeling and connection. These individuals sense what others feel and often use that emotional insight to create work that resonates deeply. Emotional thinkers excel in storytelling, therapy, music, and performance arts. They're the ones who write songs that speak your truth or craft stories that make you cry, even if you don't know why. Their emotional intelligence allows them to tap into the human experience in profound ways. They don't just create to express, they create to connect. Emotional thinkers bring vulnerability into the spotlight and use their sensitivity as a strength. Their creativity doesn't just entertain, it heals, unites, and validates. In a world that often tells us to hide our feelings, emotional thinkers give us permission to feel deeply and openly. The sixth type is the experimental thinker, adventurers of the mind who learn by trying, failing, and trying again. These individuals are not afraid to make mistakes because they view every misstep as part of the creative process. Experimental thinkers are curious, playful, and fearless in their approach to the unknown. They might not always have a clear plan, but they're always in motion, learning through exploration. They're the scientists, mixing chemicals to see what happens. The artists combining strange materials. The inventors disassembling devices just to understand them. They thrive in chaos and are fueled by discovery. Their creativity doesn't live in comfort zones. It grows in the messy, uncharted territory where few dare to go. Experimental thinkers show us that failure isn't the end. It's a doorway to innovation. Finally, we meet the collaborative thinker, creatives who thrive through interaction, teamwork, and shared energy. These individuals don't create in isolation. They build off the ideas of others. Their strength lies in communication, synergy, and adaptability. Collaborative thinkers excel in group projects, brainstorming sessions, and interdisciplinary fields. They're often seen as facilitators or connectors, able to bridge gaps between different types of thinkers. They might not always originate the idea, but they amplify it, evolve it, and bring it to life with the help of others. They understand that creativity multiplies when shared, and they're skilled at pulling out the best in those around them. In a world that often celebrates solo genius, collaborative thinkers remind us of the power of community. Their ideas are shaped by diversity, molded by dialogue, and strengthened through shared vision.